The social media public was excited again after an old photo showing Jungkook and Lisa was circulating widely on various online platforms. The photo that actually appeared a few years ago suddenly went viral again after an internet user re-uploaded it with a narrative that provoked public curiosity. In a matter of hours, millions of eyes were focused on that photo. Comment after comment popped up. Some people think that everything is just an ordinary coincidence in the South Korean entertainment world, but not a few are starting to connect various pieces of old moments that are considered too fitting to be called just a coincidence. It all started when a fan account shared an old portrait from an international event that showed Jungkook and Lisa in the same area. At first glance, it looks ordinary. Two big idols present at a big event in the entertainment world is not a surprise. But the internet public is famous for being very detailed in paying attention to every small movement of the idols. In that photo, many feel that Jungkook's expression looks different from usual. Meanwhile, Lisa, who is known to be relaxed and full of charisma, occasionally glances in a certain direction, which then triggers wild speculation. It didn't take long until the photo spread to various fan forums. Analysis videos pop up with dramatic titles. Some even slowed down the movement in old recordings in order to find a code that is considered hidden. Netizens began to connect other moments that had been forgotten, starting from award ceremonies, international concerts, to old interviews that were cut and rearranged into long theories that made the public more curious. Some fans admit that they're tired of the rumors that keep dragging Jungkook and Lisa's names every few months. But on the other hand, it is the curiosity that makes this topic never really die. There is something that makes the public keep talking about them again. The combination of global popularity, chemistry that is considered suitable by some fans, and a mystery that is never really answered makes every appearance of an old photo always turn into a big explosion on the internet. What makes the atmosphere even hotter is the appearance of some old comments from international netizens who had been drowned. Those comments were raised again and considered as guides by some social media users. Some claim to have seen a small interaction backstage. There are also those who feel that both of them have similar gestures when attending the same event. Although there is no real evidence that leads to a special relationship, the public imagination has gone too far. In the midst of the commotion, many of Jungkook's loyal fans tried to calm the atmosphere. They reminded that an idol as big as Jungkook is always under the camera's spotlight. Every movement is easy to cut, edit, and then given a certain narration to attract the public's attention. They feel that rumors like this are often unfair because it makes an artist lose personal space. Jungkook himself, for many years, has been known as a figure who rarely indulges in his personal life. He often talks about music, hard work, and his love for his fans. But it is the silent attitude that makes the public's curiosity even bigger. In the modern entertainment world, silence is often considered to have a hidden meaning. When there is no clarification, the internet will start to build its own story. Many fans eventually split into two camps. One camp believes that all of this is just an exaggerated coincidence, while the other camp feels that there are too many weird moments to just ignore. Lisa herself is also the center of attention. As one of the most famous female idols in the world, her life is almost never free from rumors. Every small interaction with male idols is always a big topic of conversation. But this time is different. The old photo that reappeared felt like it had a stronger emotional effect for some fans. Some people think that Lisa's facial expression in the photo looks warmer than usual. Speculation after speculation finally continues to grow uncontrollably. Interestingly, some old fans are actually trying to see another side of this story. They think the public is too quick to connect two idols just because of one visual moment. They judge that the Korean entertainment world is indeed full of meetings between artists. All idols work in the same industry, attend the same event, even be in a professional circle that is interconnected. But in today's social media era, a brief glance can turn into a big theory in a matter of minutes. However, it cannot be denied that Jungkook's name always has an extraordinary attraction in the eyes of the global public. Every topic that involves him is almost always trending. The same thing happened to Lisa. When these two big names appear in the same rumor, the explosion is automatically much bigger than the usual rumor. Many entertainment channels are starting to re-talk about their old moments. Old video footage is playing again. Old photos are analyzed again. Everyone seems to be racing to find an answer to something that doesn't even necessarily exist. Behind all the commotion, there's one thing that actually attracts the public's attention the most. Why do the rumors about Jungkook and Lisa always feel alive? Many pop culture observers assess that this is not only about personal relationships. It's about how the modern public enjoys mystery. People like to compose their own pieces of story. They feel part of a big secret that has not been revealed. And when two figures as big as Jungkook and Lisa are in the middle of the story, curiosity becomes increasingly difficult to stop. Some fans even admitted that they felt emotional seeing how one old photo was able to shake the internet so much. They said that Jungkook and Lisa both look more mature now, but the public still keeps coming back to the pieces of the past that have not been finished talking about. There's a kind of nostalgia that comes into play. The old photo seems to reopen the era when the two idols were at the peak of the world attention at the same time. Until now, there's been no official statement regarding the photo that went viral again. There is no confirmation, no rebuttal, and no further explanation. But that's exactly where the power of internet rumors works. When there is no definite answer, the public will continue to fill that gap with their own assumptions. And as long as curiosity is still alive, the story of Jungkook and Lisa doesn't seem to really stop being talked about. Now, one big question still hangs in the minds of many people. Is that old photo really just an ordinary coincidence that the internet exaggerated? Or is there something that has never been known to the public? No one really knows the answer. But one thing is clear. In just one night, an old photo managed to make millions of people talk about the two biggest names in the Korean entertainment world again. And the internet, as usual, doesn't look ready to stop discussing it. The commotion grew when several international fan accounts began to compare small details that had almost never been noticed before. Someone uploaded a collage of photos from different years, showing Jungkook and Lisa wearing clothes that were considered too similar in close proximity. There are also those who associate certain songs that have been recommended by both of them on music platforms. For some people, all of that is just an ordinary coincidence that can happen to anyone. But for netizens who are already immersed in the theory, every small detail feels like a secret clue that slowly forms a big story. Jungkook's name is again filling the world trending topic. Meanwhile, Lisa also continues to be the main spotlight in various international entertainment forums.